I am definitely ready, ladies and gentlemen, and we are ready for the show. Good evening and welcome to Coda Vision TV, streaming live from Cafe Coda Jazz Club in Madison, Wisconsin, the coolest place to be. Let me give you the beatnik snap. Oh yeah, I'm giving you the beatnik snap. And we are so happy to have you all here. It's just such a pleasure to bring this young talent here for Cafe Coda. You know, we introduced this as being a jazz club, but you know, we have expanded our repertoire and our appreciation for other music forms and idioms, and we hope that you will continue to support us here at Cafe Coda. GoFundMe.com. Keep Coda alive. Can you read it past all of this? Well, it looks like gibberish, but let me tell you, for Cool School this morning, all of this made perfect sense. But yeah, that's like one of the things that we do on Saturday mornings. But in the evenings, we're just so happy to be the one venue that consistently presents live music streaming here. And tonight, it's just such a pleasure to have the great Kelly Jackson. Ladies and gentlemen, give me the beatnik snap for Miss Kelly Jackson. Take it away.
Well, let me first say a big chi-miigwech to Hannah Taylor here at Cafe Coda in Madison, Wisconsin, and shout out to the things that he does here at the cafe. Clearly, there's a lot of momentum moving forward, keeping Madison musicians thriving, but also I know that Hannah's done some amazing things with youth and community. So shout out to him for keeping things alive. And I'm really honored to be here tonight. I have been a guest here a couple of times, just a guest actually sitting and watching and observing some of the shows. And so I am really honored to be here. And while I'm playing to an empty room, and unfortunately you can't be in this incredible space right now, and it is truly incredible. It's got a really great vibe. But unfortunately, you can't be here, so you're joining me live and in the comfort of your homes. And originally, when I was planning to join Hannah in the live broadcast series, I was planning to bring a band or a smaller band. And so I have to confess, I'm feeling a little bit naked today. Well, not literally, but, you know, no other musicians. So this is really KJ, you know, a little bit raw. I haven't played for a while, so this is always really great medicine and a great experience to sort of challenge myself up here. So anyway, thank you for joining us, and I hope you enjoy this sort of uncut jam session, KJ style, at Cafe Coda. I'm gonna do a song that I like to warm up with. It's probably the first song I ever learned to play guitar and sing at the same time, and it's just kind of a great way to, you know, get my vocals a little bit ready for the evening. See if you know who this is.
Had no use to sit and wonder why, babe, like you've never done before. Oh, there ain't no use to sit and wonder why. It'll never do somehow. When the rooster crows at the break of dawn, babe, look out your window and know I'll be gone. And you're the reason I'm traveling on. I don't think twice, it's alright. Ain't no use in calling out my name, boy, like you've never done before. Ain't no use in calling out my name, child. Well, I can't hear anymore. Oh, wish there was something you might do or say, oh, and try and make me change my mind and stay. You never did too much talking anyway. I don't think twice, it's alright. Ain't no use in turning on your light, boy. Well, that's a light I've never known. Ain't no use in turning on your light. I'm on the dark side of the road, thinking and wondering, walking down the road. Once loved a man, child, I am told. I gave you my heart, but you wanted my soul. Now don't think twice, it's alright. So long, honey baby, where I'm bound I can't tell. Oh, but goodbye's too good a word now. So I just say fare thee well. Now I ain't saying that you treated me unkind. You should have done better, Lord. I surely don't mind. You just kinda wasted all my precious time. Now don't think twice, it's alright. You just kinda wasted all my precious time. Now don't think twice, it's alright. You just kinda wasted all my precious time. Now don't think twice, it's alright.
A little bit of Bob Dylan for you. So yeah, it's always a nice way to start out the show. It kind of gets me thinking about my childhood and kind of where I came from. And, you know, someone asked me earlier tonight, like, you know, when did I know I had a voice? And I said, I'm not sure I have one. I'm still kind of working on it. I'm still trying to figure things out. And I was blessed, you know, with a beautiful father who was an incredible musician. And he kind of challenged me from even before I can remember, you know, to get up and sing. And so I got my confidence as a, you know, young girl, probably 3, 4, 5, when I was actually first singing, you know, Patsy Cline and Johnny Cash. And anyway, so a little bit later in life, my dad got me a guitar and, you know, tried the little rock star thing for a while. And then back in 2010, I cut my first album, Spirit of a Woman. And it actually was just a legacy piece. It was just something I wanted to do, something to leave my kids. I had written a ton of songs, and so I thought I'd go to the studio and record an acoustic album, you know, just me and my guitar. And we recorded it at this analog studio in the middle of northern Wisconsin on an island, so it was pretty spectacular, all analog. And ended up bringing in a bunch of other musicians, and it turned out to be a pretty amazing tribute to all the women in my life who have helped shape who I am, and realizing that it's hard to balance family and community and career, and so I surely wouldn't be where I'm at without them. So Spirit of a Woman was a tribute to them. So anyway, second part of my journey was after I cut that album, and it won some albums. And a shout out to the Native American Music Awards, another program organization that's out there supporting Indigenous artists. Spirit of a Woman was honored to receive Best Americana Album of the Year when it was released in 2012. And so that organization has truly been an inspiration. I know my youngest son is working on a music project. So Ellen, he's trying to fight for that spot at the Native American Music Awards one day. So anyway, shout out to them for always being supportive. And my second album, Renditions of the Soul, is a little edgier. So I'm going to sing a song off of Renditions of the Soul. This song is called Waiting. I kind of wrote it mainly because I sort of feel lost sometimes, like you're just trying to live in spaces that, don't really belong to you. And so we just kind of wander through, and we go through, our past. We lose people in our lives that we love. We find space where we're looking in the mirror and not really sure what comes next. And so this song's called Waiting. That's what I'm making you do is wait. All right.
I can hardly find your face in this dark and lonely place. Well, I reach back into my memory, try to find a place we used to be, but now that's gone. Life goes on. And here I'm waiting, 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 anticipating, aching, waiting. Somebody wake me, shake me, make me find myself again. I hardly even know who I am. Who I am. Feels like I'm standing still. Feels like I'm searching for something, but I don't know what it is. And there was a time when I would live my life for what each day would give. Now that's gone. Life goes on. And still I'm waiting, 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 anticipating, aching, waiting. Somebody wake me, shake me, make me find myself again. I hardly even know who I am. Who I am. Sometimes it's black or white or gray. Sometimes I look the other way. Even when it's staring back at me, I hide it so that I can't even feel what is real. Think I'm made of steel. And still I'm waiting, 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 anticipating, aching, waiting. Somebody wake me, shake me, make me hardly even know who I am. Renditions of my soul are scattered on the page. Strength and perseverance are all I wear on my face. And I hide behind the strength in me, get lost in what I think I should be. But that's not real. Not made of steel. Anticipating, aching, waiting. Somebody wake me, shake me, make me find myself again. I hardly even know who I am. Who I am. Who I am.
Yeah, so a little bit off of Renditions of the Soul, Waiting. So I mentioned, and I'm going to sing a song off of Spirit of a Woman. I'm sort of waiting for a very special nephew to sign on, because he always asks me if I'm going to sing his favorite song, which is off of Spirit of a Woman. I actually almost didn't record it or didn't release it because it's sort of country-like, and I felt like it was taking me down the country road, which my father would love, by the way. But instead, it just kind of came to me. I mean, I think writing for me as an Americana artist is whatever's on my mind. Sometimes I'm feeling a little bit of jazz. Sometimes I'm feeling, a little bit of rock or folk, and sometimes I'm, feeling a little country. So I'm hoping you're on, Max. I was gonna wait, but I'm gonna do What If. This is a song off my first album, Spirit of a Woman. So a little country-like.
What if I hadn't done it? Where would I be today? What if I never said it? Would you still feel that way? What if I never started? Would I have lost my way? What if I never tried to do the things I can today? My life, my dreams, I've been thinking about it, what does it mean? I know that I am everything that I am because where I've been, I know it's true. Sometimes it all comes down to you, right or wrong. Well, there's a lesson in this song. All the what ifs in the world will never give me back my past, and we can't live in reverse. So celebrate and make it last. Celebrate the fallen downs and the pick-me-ups and the lost and founds. Celebrate the many who have crossed your path and pissed you off. Celebrate the open arms who cater to your broken heart. Celebrate the battles won and the gentle words that soothe your loss. Celebrate the moments, no matter how big or small. Celebrate your life and leave the what-ifs in this song. What if I could have saved them? Where would they be today? What if I would have stayed instead of walked away? What if I reminisce? Would I be satisfied? What if I can't let go and leave the past behind? My life, my dreams, I've been thinking about it. What does it mean? I know that I am everything that I am because where I've been, I know it's true. Sometimes it all comes down to you, right or wrong. Well, there's a lesson in this song. Although what ifs in the world will never give me back my past, and we can't live in reverse. So celebrate and make it last. Celebrate the fallen downs and the pick-me-ups and the lost and founds. Celebrate the many who have crossed your path and pissed you off. Celebrate the open arms who cater to your broken heart. Celebrate the battles won and the gentle words that soothe your loss. Celebrate the moments, no matter how big or small. Celebrate your life and leave the what ifs in this song. Some what if.
Hey. Got a mini audience. The sound people. Hopefully they're doing well, right? They're doing great, right? Well, so I've been, like I said, I've been working on a new project because I really don't know what I'm going to do when I grow up, but I definitely know I want to try some new stuff. I actually been looking to put together a local sort of jazz, blues, funk sort of group that eventually when we are coming together again and listening to our favorite music live, you'll be able to come check me out somewhere, hopefully back here at the Coda Cafe. Here's a song that I wrote. I started it back in like, I don't know, 2008 maybe. I don't know, maybe not that long ago, maybe 2014, 12, something like that. I never finished it, and then just recently been working with another musician, and he and I sort of polished this song. So keep in mind, it normally has keyboards and a saxophone and all that fun stuff, but we're going to break it down for you. This song is actually about sort of those of us who have found ourselves in relationships, sometimes very long relationships that end and you kind of develop a new path for yourself. And for me, that's really what happened. You know, I got divorced in 2007, 8, and then I just kind of hit the road for music and said, that's my focus. So started doing, you know, music and career and family and sort of focused on those entities rather than, you know, finding love, so to speak. And so this song is sort of about being broken, but also that it's okay to be broken, right? It's called Too Many Pieces. And I'm cheating a little, obviously, because this is a brand new song, so bear with me.
Too many pieces falling down on the ground. I can hear your heart. Don't really know the sound of wasting time. Well, I got lost in a moment with you. Never really wanted to see anything through. I'm too broken and black and blue to be anything more to you. Too many pieces falling down on the ground. I can hear your heart. Don't really know the sound of wasting time. Well, I got lost in a moment with you. never really wanted to see anything through. I'm too broken and black and blue to be anything or to you. Too many pieces, oh, too many pieces falling down on the ground. I can hear, don't really know the sound. Well, I just gave you more than I should. Lost myself in hopes of something new. I needed more than you had to give, but I settled for the moment instead of giving. Too many pieces, too many pieces falling down on the ground. I'm out and down, trying not to be found. I got more than you can see. Don't get lost trying to follow me. I never give you what you need. I'm always gonna care more about me. Well, I've been lost, but now I'm found. Too many pieces on the ground. Too many pieces falling down on the ground. I can see your tears. Don't really know the way I'm supposed to feel. Well, I always take more than I give, pulling back when I feel you moving. I'm too shattered and split straight through. No, I never really gave a damn about you. Too many pieces, oh, too many pieces falling down on the ground. I can hear, don't really know the sound. Too many pieces falling down on the ground. I can hear your heart, don't really know the sound of wasting time. Too many pieces. So next time I come, we'll have to like actually hear that song, but it's kind of coming together sweetly. Thank you. Let's see. You know, I'm going to do this and I'm going to mess it up terribly, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because I like to talk a little bit about the folks that inspire me, right? You know, we're like in the world of music. Music is medicine. It can make you happy when you're not feeling so great. It can make you want to dance. It can make you cry. It can make you remember something spectacular that happened in your life. And then there are us musicians who are sort of inspired by different, you know, styles. And so this is an artist that I truly admire. And like I said, I've just learned this song this morning, but I promised I would give it a try. So I'm gonna give it a try. You're gonna be patient with me, and let's see if you know who this is. All right. Meet you downstairs in the bar and hug, your rolled up sleeves and your skull t-shirt. You said, what did you do with him today? Then sniff me out like I was Tanqueray. 'Cause you're my fella, my guy. Hand me a Stella and fly. By the time I'm out the door, you tear a man down like Roger Moore. I cheated myself like I knew I would. I told you I was trouble, and you know that I'm no good. cheated myself like I knew I would. Oh, I told you I was trouble, and you know that I'm no good. Upstairs in bed with my ex-boy, he's in a place where I can't get joy. Thinking of you in the final throes, this is where my buzzer grows. Went out to meet your Chips and Peter. You say, are we married? 'Cause you're not bitter. There'll be none of him no more. I cried for you on the kitchen floor. I cheated myself like I knew I would. I told you I was trouble, and you know that I'm no good. I cheated myself like I knew I would. Oh, I told you I was trouble, and you know that I'm no good. Oh, told you I was trouble, and you know that I'm no good. Sweet reunion, Jamaica and Spain. We're like how we were again. I'm in the tub, you're on the seat. You lick your lips as I soak my feet. Then you notice it, a carpet burn. My stomach drops and my gut churns. You shrug and it's the worst. Who truly stuck the knife in first? I cheated myself like I knew I would. I told you I was trouble, and you know that I'm no good. Oh, I cheated myself like I knew I would. Oh, I told you I was trouble, and you know that I'm no good. Cheated myself like I knew I would. Told you I was trouble, and you know I'm no good. Some Amy Winehouse. I didn't terribly mess it up, but yeah. All right. Well, speaking of inspirations, I think there's another one that I also really enjoy performing her stuff. And Susan Tedeschi is like an incredible blues musician. I've been following her since she was a teenager, which meant I was very young, of course, because, you know, I'm only 24. Right? Doesn't quite add up. Divorced in 2007. You know, I was 12, something like that. All right. Well, here's a little Susan Tedeschi. When my love comes down, baby, I wanna give it to you. There ain't a thing, oh, you can do, darling. I wanna give it to you. I said, I'm gonna give it to you. I said, I'm gonna give it to you. Oh, now when I turn around, baby, so slow and patiently. Oh, my thoughts fly straight to you, darling, and cry out helplessly. They say, you need to be with me. They say, you need to be with me. Oh, they say you need to be with me. They say you need to be with me. Now you know I need you, baby. Oh, how I got to make you see that there's no other for you. You need to be with me. Oh, I step from play to play, so slow and cautiously, with all the stars all about my head. Now, below my feet the sea. I said, you need to be with me. I said, you need to be with me. I said, you need to be with me. You need to be with me. Oh, come on and be with me. Oh, you need to be with me. I said, you need to be with me. Hey.
Let's see, as long as we're on like inspiration, there's also another artist that I truly admire. Some of you may know who she is, some of you maybe not. It's allergies, it's not COVID. I fell in love with her voice, to be honest, but Melody Gardot. This will be another one that I totally mess up, but but thank you for the support. Yeah, could I get a little bit more water from? Oh, let's see. Well, hey, I know you want to give a shout out, folks. If you don't recall earlier, Hannah Taylor talked about keeping Coda alive, and so if you check out GoFundMe.com, keep Coda alive. It's a great way to show your support and love for the musicians of sound and for the facility here. So certainly don't be shy about passing along some love. I will say probably the most terrifying moment, I think, for me is realizing that there isn't going to be an opportunity to perform live for a while, maybe. And I think most musicians thrive, grow, and build sort of their future on being able to perform live. And so this has been a difficult time for musicians. It's been a difficult time for places like this, which support musicians. And so certainly is, no better time than the holiday time and that giving to show your love and support for your favorite venues, your favorite musicians. I promise you, they want to be out there performing. They want to be sharing some love. But right now, they need a little bit of that love from you. So again, I just want to be, truthful and honest about the fact that I really am honored to be able to sit up on this stage right now at the Coda Cafe. It's a pretty amazing little place in I almost said Lac de Flambeau, which is where I'm from. We should move this place over there. No, in Madison, Wisconsin, and it's a gem. And I think, again, someday I'll come back and perform live with lots of folks hollering in the room. So I'm gonna show some love just by sitting here up on the stage. But anyway, don't forget, GoFundMe.com. Keep Coda alive. There's a little Melody Gardot for you. It's kind of a cute song, If I Tell You I Love You.
There are so many things I could say, my love. Make a trip so your lips would be mine. There are so many things I could do, my love, to convince you my love is divine. There are so many words I could tell you. There are so many moments in time. So I say, before we go to the land down below, if I tell you I love you, I'm lying. There are so many places to go, my love. There are so many places to find. There are so many worlds to explore, my love. There are so many stars yet to shine. There are so many secrets to tell you. There are so many men on the line. So I say, before we go to the land down below, if I tell you I love you, I'm lying. Maybe show the reason I call you when next time. So if you like your women sweet, consider me your wine. La la dee bo dee, la bo dee bo dee, la la la. Ba-dee ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-dee-ba-dum, be-dum, be-dum, dee. Be-da-da-dum, dee-da-dum, dee. Sometime day, da-dee-da-dee, be-da-da-da-dee-da-da-dum, dee. Maybe for the weekend, call you when you're flying. But if I ever utter I love you, honey, I am lying. And if I ever look into the words and tell you, honey, I am lying. If I look into your eyes and tell you, honey, I am lying. And if I ever whisper words unheard, such sultry words, darling, I am lying. All right. Little Melody Gardot for you. All right. So I had a really amazing experience this past couple years. I mean, I've been collaborating with artists, sort of interesting genres. So my last single, Wake Up, and you have to check it out because I'm not going to play it because it's got a big rap part in it that I will destroy. So shout out to Thea out there because he was my partner in crime in writing the song. And, you know, so if you get a chance to listen to it, it's really a tribute to environmental consciousness, right? So you want to take care of your space and your environment, and you can complain about what everyone else is doing, but you need to look here and look in your home and figure out how you're taking better care of the environment. So Wake Up is a tribute to, you know, Mother Earth and making sure that she is protected and you're doing your job to do that. So check it out. But anyway, I got a chance to work with, you know, some R&B, rap, hip-hop artists. I also have been working with other artists, Indigenous artist Wade Fernandez. We've written a couple of songs and thrilled to have been working with him. But a few years ago, I got locked in a cabin with like 6 or 7 other Indigenous artists for like 4 or 5 days. It was a songwriter's retreat. And we just like pulled numbers out of a hat. And we just had to write a song within an hour. So we ended up writing like 13 songs and had a showcase. And it was great. But this is a song by one of my very good friends, Frank Montano, and I. And it really is going to be missing all of the elements like the flute and the hand drum and the chanting. And so let's pretend for a minute that
Frank, you're with me in spirit, but I'm going to play a little bit of 100 Years for you.
"100 years from now, you might still hear the vintage sound on hollow ground. It echoes in the trees. 100 years from now, you might still see the oceans and the forest here, still wild and free. When it all begins to change, there will be so much confusion all around. Listen, people, you can hear the sound of our ancestors. They're gathering around on sacred ground. When it all begins to change, there will be so much confusion all around. Listen, people, you can hear the sound of our ancestors. They're gathering around on sacred ground. "100 years from now, you might still feel the wind against your face and skin without the smell of fear. 100 years from now, you might still know everyone you loved and had will still be disowned. Then it all begins to change. There will be so much confusion all around. Listen, people, you can hear the sound of our ancestors. They're gathering around on sacred ground.
A 100 years. Thank you. Well, again, I think we're like coming up on about 10 minutes of a little bit of love left. KJ's naked show, not literally, but without the band. So we might call, instead of KJ's Soul Sessions, which is what I've been doing, these little virtual shows, we'll call them KJ's Naked Sessions. And although I might have new participants, so maybe that's not a good idea. Let me rethink that. Oh, yeah. So sorry, I like picked out like a couple of songs, and then I've kind of been bouncing around a little bit just because I felt like I wanted to tell you a little bit of story about who I am. I know there's some new viewers out there, those of you who have been showing love to Coda Cafe, and I know I'm probably a brand new face, so hopefully you can come check out my website, www.kellyjackson.net. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram, Kelly Jackson Music on Instagram. So yeah, definitely do some following. I'm really hoping to have a new project up in the studio real soon. But at the very least, I'm still going to be doing some shout outs just like this, virtual connections with you all. Again, it's like super good medicine for me. And I'm just babbling as I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to sing to you next. But here's a song. So I'm trying to find it. Let's see.
When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, there's no one there to dry your tears. I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I could never do you wrong. I knew it from the moment that we met, no doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. There's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. Storms are raging on the rolling sea, on the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. There's nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love.
Thank
Kelly.
you.
Kelly Jackson, ladies and gentlemen, give us the beatnik snap. That was wonderful, Kelly.
Thank you so much.
You know, I was looking for that word to describe this beautiful music, and you described it, Americana.
Yeah.
That's really what's happening, you know. It's good that we can be so inclusionary in this whole idea of American music.
Yes.
And your music has such depth, and the words are so beautiful. And we'd like for you to do one more. Would you?
Sure.
Kelly Jackson,
One more.
ladies and gentlemen. Kelly Jackson.
Thank you. Well, again, this is really, quite spectacular experience for me. Like, I really love, those pillars in the community who are showing love to our youth. And so I have a youth organization called Indigenous Girls Rock Camp. We teach girls ages 8 to 18 how to play an instrument. They write an original song and they play it for a major music venue. And this is all Indigenous girls from tribal communities across Wisconsin. So we've been doing that in partnership with Madison Girls Rock Camp for a while. Anyway, some love out here, Hannah. This is awesome. So it's a pleasure. Let's see. Yeah, did I run out of songs? No. I'm going to do a song that's on my first album, Spirit of a Woman. It's actually a song about addiction. My father, his long line of, battling addiction. And this song is sort of how it passes from one generation to the next generation. And, it's called Talking to a Ghost. It's on my album, but I'm going to give me a second, because it's been so long since I played my own music. I'm like, okay, let's see if I go to... First of all.
Daddy taught him how to live on his own. Traveling man who never had a home. Half in the bottle land, half on the warpath. He lived his life alone till the day of his death. If you listen, you can still hear his voice. It echoes hollowly through his little boy. His little boy is all grown up too. Well, and he walks alone just like he used to do. He's walking with the ghost of a dead man. He's hoping for his daddy's acceptance. He's talking to the ghost of a dead man. He's living a life for redemption. But Daddy wants to live the life of a legend. Doesn't really care where he's headed. Half in the bottle land, half on the warpath. He lives his life as if he lives in the past. Doesn't listen to a word I say. Doesn't really matter anyway. He is the man that his daddy once was. Doesn't care what anyone does. He's walking with the ghost of a dead man. He's hoping for his daddy's acceptance. He's talking to the ghost of a dead man. He's living a life of redemption. Way oh, 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 way. It is the poison that lives in us, passed down from generations. Well, I know, 'cause my eyes are open. I just keep praying and I just keep hoping that I'm not walking with the ghost of a dead man, that I'm not hoping for my daddy's acceptance, and I'm not walking with the ghost of a dead man. Well, I'm just living a life of redemption. Way oh, 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 way. Well, thank you for listening. Y'all have a great
Kelly
night.
Jackson, ladies and gentlemen. Kelly, such an honor to have you here. Thank you so much. And wasn't she wonderful, ladies and gentlemen? Let's give her the beatnik clap. And we'd like to thank all of you for tuning in tonight. And thank you for your support. Remember, GoFundMe.com. Keep Coda alive. And when you keep Coda alive, you keep us able to do this wonderful thing for this community and really for the world. Kelly, do you know you were streaming out to the world?
I was out to the world.
That's right.
We had all of Coda Cafe all over the world.
That's right. But for sure in Madison, this is the coolest place to be. And we promise that when we open, you will definitely be invited back. Kelly Jackson, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
I'd like to let you know that on Thursdays, we're really making an attempt to broaden our programming here at Coda Vision TV. And so Thursday, this coming Thursday, we will have the great Rob Dees host a program entitled Away with Words. And he will be hosting that every second Thursday. And next Friday, we have John Wade, solo piano. So keep tuning in, keep streaming in, keep helping us keep Coda alive, keep helping us keep musicians alive. Once again, Beatnik Snap for Kelly Jackson. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and remember, wherever you are, do whatever you can do to make wherever you are the best place that it can be for everyone.
Oh, what?
All power to the people.